fool our minds, yeah. It's all a lie, all a lie. Fake invasion in the sky. Project Bluebeam's on the rise, yeah. Project Bluebeam's in the works, in the works. Technological warfare, it's getting worse, yeah. They'll have illusions in the sky, in the sky. It's a lie, they'll have you all prepared to die while you cry, yeah. But don't believe it, cause it's just the Antichrist, yeah. Coming for your life, yeah. Human sacrifices, it comes in 4 ways. Be prepared for rough days, be prepared for much hate. The UNNASA, yeah. They're in cahoots and they're just trying to pull a coup, trying to make a new world order to control who, me and you, yeah. And my control is coming soon, coming soon. They'll have low frequency waves in every room, yeah. It's all a lie, all a lie. Fake invasion in the sky, just to try to fool our minds, yeah. It's all a lie, all a lie. Fake invasion in the sky, Project Bluebeam's on the rise, yeah.
Here's a Ring camera video. You can hear the bang. This is around the neighborhood.
So on the right we can see when the flash of light took place from the crash, and on the left we can see the flash of light has vanished because the shadow is black now. The flash of light took place at 34 seconds past, and the bang took place at 35 seconds past. Therefore, there was around 1 second between the flash and the sound. We can therefore conclude that it was around 335 metres away that the crash actually happened, whatever crashed.
Here's a Ring camera video. You can hear the bang. This is around the neighborhood.
Okay, what's going on over there?
Okay, lady. Me, my dad, and my brother, we're working on a truck in our backyard, and we have a big lot outside, right? Correct?
Okay.
We were working, and we just see in a corner of our eye something fall down from the sky, and it was with light. And when it hit down, it was like a big impact, and we felt it. We felt like an energy, and then we hear like a lot of footsteps near us, and then we have a big equipment, and we see, and there's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
Why does he keep leaning forward like he's touching something, like turning over a screen or some kind of script? It also seems, if you look in his eyes, like he's reading off a script.
The best of my abilities. This is not a conspiracy theory. I'm not making this story out for clout or fame. I just want to tell you what happened to me and my family. And I know some people are not gonna believe this, but each person is different. So this is what happened to me. Keep in mind, this is midnight and I'm fixing a truck in my backyard. At this point, I'm only with my brother.
Okay, what's going on over there?
Okay, lady. Me, my dad, and my brother, we're working on a truck in our backyard.
You was only with your brother. During the 911 call, you says it was your brother and your father, that there was 2 brothers and a father working on the truck. Yet you say you was only with your brother. Straight away, that is an inconsistency in the story that you have told.
And I hear something fall from the sky. I turn around, the only thing I see is a big light falling from the sky, and moments after, I feel a big impact and a bang, sort of like a big impact fall. And me and my brother looked at each other, and we were scared, but when the impact happened, it was sort of like a shock wave, like an out-of-body experience. So to say, when I tried to look at the object, it was all blurry, not my vision, but only the backyard area. And I hear thousands of footsteps around me, and maybe a couple seconds later, the blurriness was gone.
Thousands of footsteps around you, and then a few seconds later the blurriness was gone. So you didn't see the object then? You didn't see the spacecraft? You didn't see anything at that point?
And here's the footage of the body, the police officer's body cam, and here's the object I'm referring to, the light. Here's a Ring camera video. You can hear the bang. This is around the neighborhood, so here's the video. So when that happened, the only thing I can see in the backyard is a tall creature, probably around 8-10 feet tall.
Oh, so when that happened, then you saw a tall creature, 8 to 10 foot tall, in the backyard, right? Okay.
Very thin. So I called my dad. He went to the backyard.
Right, so you called your dad and then he came out to the backyard, right? So did he see that creature at that point? Because if you were seeing the creature, which was 8 to 10 foot tall, very skinny, and then you called your dad and then he came out, he should have saw the creature as well, right?
Okay, what's going on over there?
Okay, lady. Me, my dad, and my brother were working on a truck in our backyard.
And he saw the same thing, the same creature I saw. He told me to go inside the house. At this point, we all freaking out, me and my family. And here's the video where we were in the backyard area. You cannot see it too good, but on camera, but it's there. Here's the video. Moments after the video, me and my brother went to go pick up my tools.
Yeah, because after you see alien creatures in your back garden, you then decide to go out and fetch your tools, right? You're not worried or scared what they might do. You're just more worried about your tools being outside, right?
Then my brother calls me, and he told me shakingly, look behind the forklift. So I look. Keep in mind I'm facing the forklift, and then I see the alien creature. So when I saw it, it was a tall, skinny, lengthy creature. He was a gray, greenish color, and when I looked at it in the eyes, my body just froze.
Well, you already said you seen the creature previous to that the light came down, it crashed, and that you seen the creature, and then you called your dad came outside, he told you to go inside. You know, but your brother was outside with you at that moment, wasn't he? So obviously your brother had already seen the creature at that point as well, because your dad came outside and seen it, you said yourself. So all three of you already seen the creature at that point. But then you go outside to get your tools for some reason, because even though there's alien creatures in your back garden, your tools are more important to get, right? And then your brother sees the creature behind the forklift, right? Except your brother says that there was two there, and that one was inside the forklift and one outside. So you saw the one outside behind the forklift, but not the one inside the forklift. Whereas your brother seen both of them, right?
And I'm sorry, did you see them go anywhere? No, you didn't. You saw? Did they probably go that way?
Explanation. Now, here's my question. You got this amazing story. You got 8 to 10 foot tall things that are not human with big eyes that are staring at you. You got a spaceship crashing. We have the spaceship crashing on video. I mean, it is a little questionable because it's just a bright light that seems to go down. It could be a meteorite, could be some military equipment or whatever. But let's put that aside for a second. Let's say it's a spaceship that crashed. You're telling me you guys stopped paying attention at some point and they got in their aircraft and left? You have no pictures of them. You have no pictures of the spaceship. You have, apparently they left and they don't even tell a story as to what happened when they left, how they left. My guess is if aliens crash in your backyard, you're going to keep your eyes on them the entire time. You're not going to, hey, I'm going to go grab a pretzel and go to the bathroom and I'll come back and look at the aliens later. No, you're going to keep your eyes on the aliens. And so there's no pictures. There's no videos. There's not even a story as to how and why the aliens left and what the mechanism was of them leaving. I thought the spaceship crashed, and now you're telling me the spaceship isn't even in the backyard? There's no trace of these alien things that were there. So how do you explain any of that?
Then we have had NASA coming out doing public meetings on UFOs, or unidentified aerial phenomenon as they call it. And the agenda just seems to be being pushed. More and more seems to be coming out lately, whereas before, decades ago, they used to deny it. Now they are coming out pushing it more and more and more. And a lot recently, within the last month or so.
Whistleblower complaint filed with Congress and the Intelligence Community Inspector General. According to the complaint, in July 2021, Mr. Grush confidentially provided UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena related classified information, to the Department of Defense Inspector General. At that time, Mr. Grush communicated classified information about the improper withholding and or concealment of classified material from the U.S. Congress by certain IC elements. News Nation has confirmed Grush's credentials, but he says he can't show us the proof of the alien craft for national security reasons. In a somewhat frightening revelation, Grush claims the non-human species may not be friendly.
I've been told that there have been attempts to bring down craft, that we've acted offensively against non-human craft.
There have been instances, and there are certain techniques.
Have human beings been hurt or killed by a non-human intelligence?
While I can't get into the specifics because that would reveal certain U.S. classified operations, I was briefed by a few individuals on the program that there were malevolent events like that.
Grush says he has to be careful about providing detail. He shared this letter with us from the Department of Defense giving him permission to do the interview with News Nation. It says the interview questions are approved for public release. However, this approval does not include any photograph, picture, exhibit, caption, or other supplemental material not specifically approved by this office. Our concurrence for release does not imply DoD endorsement or factual accuracy of the material.
We're in a competition with their adversaries to understand this, and it's a multi-decade Cold War that has been under our nose for so long, and there is no good way to level the playing field and hold other nation states accountable if they're doing unethical or illicit activity as it relates to this subject. And I think the obtuse secrecy is actually putting us in a very dangerous position where a country might make a breakthrough that say it's an adversary of ours.
The secrecy is the main reason Grush says he is coming forward. He's concerned Congress is being kept in the dark, and it's a matter of national security.
It's a multi-decade Cold War that has been under our nose for so long.
I can hear the drums in the distance. I can feel the fear, the resistance. Everything can change in an instant. You might stay alive if you listen. Your best friend is your instincts, don't think. Trust me, everything can change in a blink. Hearts race, I can feel my heart pounding. Hold our heads up and this the chant we'll be shouting. This is war, you won't take me. This is war, you can't break me. It's just me, no saving. I'm the only one who can save me. So stand strong, stand tall, stay up, don't fall. Give it everything you own. No fears, no walls, just fight, no lies. Push yourself to the limits, it's the fight for it all. Then I'm on top of it, I got fuel for days, it's a weapons that you can't stop, yeah, I won't think twice, into the enemy won't make it out alive. I got a full supply of energy and might you pick the wrong side, Here I go, taking every single blow to the dome, never slow, pushing through it cause you know that I chose to be known, legendary I'ma show everybody in this battle that comes close, they exposed, yeah.
This is war, you won't take me. This is war, you can't break me. It's just me, no saving.
I'm the only one who could save me. So stand strong, stand tall, stay up, don't fall, give it